Satyabhama. Lord Krishna's third wife, Satyabhama, was known for her strong will and tantrums. She had suffered a lot in her previous life. After her death, she had sought shelter in Lord Vishnu's celestial abode or Vaikuntha. While she was there, she tirelessly served Lord Vishnu. He was so pleased with her services that he promised that she would be one of his wives in his next incarnation. Therefore, Lord Krishna married Satyabhama and ensured to keep her happy always. He did this by doing whatever she wished, regardless of the wish. In fact, Satyabhama's fighting spirit and arguments entertained Krishna immensely. She was gifted with archery and could give match to Krishna. When Satyabhama saw Narkasur attacking Krishna, she was furious. She doubled her strength and attacked him. Before his death, Narkasur requested a boon from Satyabhama that everyone should celebrate his death with colorful lights. Accordingly, this day is celebrated as the first day of Diwali or Narka Chaturdashi. Kalindi. One day, Lord Krishna and Arjun went to hunt in the nearby forest of Indraprastha, accompanied by an army. They reached the banks of the river Yamuna to quench their thirst. Suddenly, they saw a very pretty girl walking by. Curious to know more about her, Krishna sent Arjun to talk to her. Arjun asked her, "Young lady, who are you? Where have you come from?" She replied, "I am Kalindi, the daughter of the sun god. I desire to have Lord Vishnu as my husband and no one else." Arjun asked, "And what are you doing here all alone?" Kalindi said, "I am under severe penance of Lord Krishna. I live in a mansion built by my father in the waters of the Yamuna. I hope that one day Lord Krishna will come for me." Arjun repeated the same to Krishna. Krishna took her to Indraprastha with him. Then he left for Dwarka with her and married Kalindi on an auspicious day. Mitra Vinda. Mitra Vinda was the princess of the kingdom of Avanti. Rajadhi Devi, Vasudeva's sister, was her mother. Mitra Vinda was deeply in love with Lord Krishna, but was scared of her brothers Vinda and Anuvinda. They arranged a swayamvar or a ceremony of choosing a husband for Mitra Vinda. Her father had called an assembly of kings at his capital to enable her to select her own partner in life. Krishna, too, attended the assembly. Mitra Vinda's brothers were determined that they would not let their sister get married to Krishna. So they ordered that she must choose any king except Krishna in the Swayamvar. Balram knew of Mitra Vinda's affection for Krishna and advised him to abduct her. Krishna was not sure of Mitra Vinda's wishes, so he took his sister Subhadra with him. She talked with Mitra Vinda and confirmed her love for Krishna. Thus, knowing of her affection for him, Krishna defeated all the other kings in a fight. He took Mitra Vinda away to Dwarka and married her. Nagnajiti, the king of Kosala. Nagnajit had a lovely daughter named Nagnajiti. King Nagnajit had taken a vow of giving his daughter's hand in marriage to whoever tamed his 7 bulls and put a nose on them successfully. None of the kings who came as suitors could tame the 7 bulls. However, soon Lord Krishna heard about the princess. So he went to the capital of Kosala with a large army. When Krishna arrived, King Nagnajit received him with all honors. Nagnajiti too desired to have Krishna as her husband. When Krishna expressed his intent to marry Nagnajiti, the king mentioned his vow. Lord Krishna expanded himself to 7 forms to fight the 7 bulls simultaneously. He easily tied up nose on the bulls as if it were a child's play. When the other suitors came to fight Krishna, he defeated them too. King Nagnajit was pleased and offered Nagnajiti in marriage to Lord Krishna. Bhadra and Lakshmana. Vasudeva had a sister named Shrutakriti. She had a daughter, Bhadra, who was well known for her beauty and charm. Bhadra was the princess of the Kekaya kingdom. Bhadra's father came to know that she loved Lord Krishna. So he sent her word for Krishna. Krishna agreed and soon married Bhadra. Lakshmana was the daughter of King Madra. He had arranged a swayamvar for Lakshmana, where the archer had to shoot a definite target. Among all the gathered princes, Duryodhan and Jarasandha missed the target. Arjun missed the target intentionally out of respect for Lord Krishna. Krishna hit the target perfectly and married Lakshmana. One day, sage Narada was curious to know how Krishna was faring with all his wives. So he paid a visit to all their houses to verify if Krishna was present there. To his amazement, not only was Krishna present in every queen's house, but also was actively taking part in household affairs.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.